Whatever, y'all. Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, I'm on the move. And, yeah, so Sony just announced that they're raising the prices in 15 countries of PS Plus. All the tiers across the board. The whole slate. And, I was like, greedy Sony, sure. And why? Why do you think they're doing it right now, right? Is it a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence. They saw Nintendo make a money grab move, right? And they say, well, since everybody's hating Nintendo right now for being greedy, let's just slip this in real quick. Boop. And it's very peculiar that it's all Latin American countries, 15 countries, like all Mexico, Central America, South America. Seems like the whole thing, right? And I was like, okay. Where's the Pony Brigade? Where they out there? What they got? How they gonna move the goalposts on this one, huh? And of course, Sony says, oh, because the market conditions are changing, market conditions and blah blah. No, greed. You want more money? Just say that. Just say our investors see that Nintendo increases the price, and a lot of people are still gonna buy it, maybe. And so we feel that we're better than Nintendo, but not everybody thinks that way. But we think we're better. And so we're going to charge you more. That's Sony. Go Sony. Or whatever. I don't know what their cheer mantra is. Look, I'm just... business. Listen, when Jeff Grubb was crying about capitalism, he's right. He's right. And it's not, like I said before, it's not just about capitalism. It's about the people who participate in said system and the greedy ones who don't give a damn about fairness or like the health of the industry or anything like that. They just want to make all the money. They just want to be the top dog, whatever that is. They don't care about the health of the industry. They just want to exploit the industry for all it's worth until they either can't exploit it anymore or, they can. It's either or, right? There's no like middle ground in this when it comes to players like Nintendo and Sony. They don't have offerings like Game Pass, where it's like, oh, that's a good deal for the customers. Look at Nintendo, look at Sony, and ask yourself, is that a good deal for the customers? Then you look at Xbox. You put all three of them lined up together. Where's the good deal for the customer? Where's the good deal for the gamer? Where's the good deal for the family of 7? Mom, dad, and 5 kids. Young kids. They had triplets and everything. And they got to buy consoles and games for all these little knuckleheads. They're going to go buy Switch 2s for everybody? Hell no. They're going to buy Switch 1s. That's what I said. Nintendo's smart. They did that so that they can sell out some more of them old Switches and pass PlayStation's inflated price. See, y'all got to look at the past. PlayStation and Nintendo arch enemies. They're arch enemies. They hate each other. They will never play good with each other. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever. I'm surprised that Horizon Lego went on the Switch. Actually, I'm not surprised because it's Lego, isn't it? If it was just Horizon kiddie game made by Sony and Sony alone, hell to the no. They would have never put that on Nintendo. Like, nah, get that crap out of here, man. The fact that had Lego attached to it, that's the only reason why it's on the Switch. I'll tell you straight up, because Nintendo is ruthless. I think Nintendo might be the most ruthless of all of the companies because they hide it's not even like vitriol. I don't know what it is, but they hide their evil tendencies in the form of, oh, Donkey Kong, Bonanzas. Look, that's so cute. Oh, Donkey Kong. Isn't that cute, kiddies? And most of their gamers are what? Children. You can't tell me it's not. And so that's why the whole puzzling thing about how the Nintendo Switch 2 is priced and all the stuff and it's not you just price it out of affordability for the kids, for the parents that were going to buy it for the kids, because kids ain't buying video games, obviously. And so, boom, and all that happened, and now Sony's like, and they went and raised prices. Why? Because they want more money. It's just plain and simple. They have no reason. They say, oh, so we can continue to provide the high quality of blah, 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 blah. High quality what? Huh? You don't even do I can't even talk the words. You don't even do day and date games of release. How is that value? Man. And some people are like, oh, Game Pass got you trained. You're spoiled from Game Pass. Blah, blah, blah. Like, no, Game Pass is the truth. If you want to be a real gamer, right, and you want to play as many games as possible, right, guess what you're not going to subscribe to? PlayStation Plus. They have a lot of games, but they have a lot of old games. There's nothing wrong with old games, but if you're a collector, that's different. You collect the old games, you put them on the shelf, boop, boop, boop. Old games stay forever. You can buy the old system, old games, or you can get a freaking FPGA system, play the old games. There's different ways to play old games. Now Nintendo's messing all that up. Let's be real. So is Sony and Microsoft. I'm not going to leave them out. Nintendo's just doing it the absolute wrong way. We always talk about messaging. We always say, oh man, Xbox's messaging is so bad. And then you go look at Sony, right? They don't have any messaging. They say nothing. They're like, shh. And people ask them, they get mad. Insomniac's like, y'all need to shut the hell up. We're going to show you Wolverine when we want to show you. When we're ready to show you Wolverine, that's when we're going to show you Wolverine. So sit down and shut your ass up. Next. That's what Sony says. That's how Sony talks to their fans. They slap them up and down, and the fans are like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy, And they bend over and take some more abuse. I don't know how this has happened. How a group of customers, let's just call them that, have turned into mindless zombie people who don't put their company's feet to the fire. They don't say, okay, you messed up or you're messing up. Last time that happened was PlayStation 3 when they get $5.99. Go get another job. Like, what? No, you're gonna go buy an Xbox. Bye. That's what happened. And so now the Switch 2 is it's in the middle. It's like, oh, them games are good, but the prices ain't good. So, there might be, I don't know what might happen. It might be kind of a soft, not a soft launch, but it's going to be a soft reception of the console. It's not going to sell as much as the first Switch. They think it will. Obviously they want it to sell more, but it's not. It's just not, because they priced it wrong. If they had priced it right, of course the diehards are going to buy it first. Yes. All the parents that want it first, and then they'll hand down their OLED Switch to little Jimmy or little Timmy or little Shawnee or little Kaz. also little Andy. But it's like they don't get it. They don't understand. They got it at the PlayStation 4, but I think it was dumb luck, honestly. The more that I think about it, it's like the PlayStation 4 happened, Microsoft messed up. They messed up with the Xbox, they messed up with the pricing, they messed up by including connecting to every box, blah blah blah, right? And then Sony was like, okay, we take the connector, because they're basically the same price. The PS4 and the Xbox One was the same price, except they took the camera out and charged $100 less, right? Because they saw that as a strategic advantage, value proposition. But they're not concerned with that anymore, because the Western guys, the old white guys aren't in charge anymore. Now it's the original Japanese. It's the samurais in charge right now. And Roki Toki's like, shlinked. He's like, where's my money? Where's my money? That's what he says. And I'm like, okay, we gotta give him the money, because he's gonna cut us in half and stuff. But yeah, man, it's just, look, we all knew that there were going to be consequences and repercussions for Nintendo's foolishness. And it's all seemed, look, is it a coincidence that it's all Japanese companies and corporations that are doing this greed? I'm just saying. I'm just pointing it out. Y'all come to whatever conclusion you want to come to. I'm just saying. But anyway, I appreciate. My keep has been short. I'm on the move. I don't want to be distracted, and it's raining too. Woo, danger. Anyway, I appreciate. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about Sony raising the prices again. You know they're gonna raise the price of the next console, right? Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be $699. No, it's gonna be $799. Y'all crazy. Anyway, I appreciate. I'll talk to y'all next one. Till the way.